Hey guys, how's it going today? So, as promised, I will be reviewing more summer movies throughout the season, and I just got up seeing my IMAX showing of Steven Spielberg and David Koepp's Disclosure Day. That was pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, Disclosure Day has a bit of history with Steven Spielberg. You know, it's his third venue into the Alien films. You had 1970, I think 77's Close Encounters of the Third Kind, then War of the Worlds 2005, and then Disclosure Day. There's something about the fact that Steven Spielberg film has so much magic in it, and when you're watching the movie and the performances and the incredible score by John Williams, is that you watch other movies, you know, like He-Man or something like that, or the average modern film, and even a Scorsese film, but you forget that truly one of the greatest filmmakers of all time is Steven Spielberg because he allows you to go into a world, or even if it's our own world, but take it back and like bring in the whimsical element of that only Steven Spielberg can do. Because if you were to take certain scenes of these films and just have any other director or any other musician do it, it doesn't do us justice. So yeah, let me get back into more in depth about Disclosure Day. So basically, it stars Josh O'Connor, Emily Blunt, um, Colin Firth, and Colin Domingo as basically. I'll keep it very vague, but they're basically. Um, it's kind of like the best way I can describe it is that it kind of starts off. Steven Spielberg actually described in his interview was talking about. It kind of starts off halfway through the story, but you're filled in through other elements of the story. So it's like it's in its third act, and then it keeps going in four and five. But the idea of the movie is that information regarding extraterrestrial beings and sightings and like the 70-year history, they're kind of being kept in secret, and the government officials are trying to like prevent that stuff from leaking out. And it's basically like Close Encounters meets the Bourne films, where they're trying to have these two characters played by Josh O'Connor and Emily Blunt, and they have information, they're trying to evade everything else and stuff like that. I'll keep it very vague because the less you know going to this movie, the better, because it's more of an experiential experience. And what I found really cool is that it is like Bourne Identity, Bourne Ultimatum meets Disclosure Day. So it's a bit more faster paced than say Close Encounters. But if you like that kind of stuff and you like the kind of faster pace of a Spielberg film with that whimsical element and some incredible performances by Colin Firth, Emily Blunt. I liked Emily Blunt in this, but I'd say I really did like Colin Firth. He played like a typical Spielbergian villain from like the early 2000s or even 90s, but added in the fact that with the whole alien extraterrestrial elements of it, he was really well done. The IMAX, the music, John Williams is like 90 years old and he's still producing some of the best soundtracks featured today. So yeah, that was my quick review of Disclosure Day. You know what? There's a lot of movies coming out in theaters, so I understand if they just may not be on like your top pick of like things to see. But if you love Spielberg, if you love John Williams, if you love that Spielberg aesthetic, and you're curious about a new version of him taking on aliens or that subject matter from Close Encounters and War of the Worlds, I recommend seeing this in theaters. Maybe not IMAX because there wasn't too many like astounding scenes for IMAX, but definitely see this in theaters if you can because it is worth the experience of having a Spielberg alien film alone. So watch it in theaters, but if you don't, still check this out on streaming or Blu-ray, but highly recommend watching in theaters. So coming up next will be I'm going to be updating my channel. Is that I'm not sure when I'm seeing if I'm going to see Toy Story 5 and Supergirl, but I expect those reviews on my channel. And then in July, I already have my Odyssey tickets, and I'll be seeing Spider-Man. So yeah, like and subscribe for more movie reviews. Let me know what your favorite Spielberg film or favorite John Williams score is. Mine personally is Hook. It's a banger. And yeah, like and subscribe for more movie reviews. So stay tuned. Thanks.